like, but you know, this was the environment I was working under. I got tired of the chemtrails. You know, I was in middle school studying chemtrails. I was in like freshman in high school studying chemtrails. I knew what they were, and I was tired of it. I was tired of having to buy bottled water. I was tired of seeing a damn organic section in the store. Like, isn't all of our fruits and vegetables organic? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So what is the other fruit if it's not organic? I was tired of it. I was tired of seeing beauty supply stores. Man, like, if I see one more beauty supply store, I got to that point. And they're always in the hood. These beauty supply stores, these liquor stores, these little bodegas full of poison. Hey, peace and love, sister. I can't say her name. O2. Peace and love. And you see, I'm sweating. Look at this. And this is straight detox, y'all. This is straight detox. I'm still detoxing from the U.S. So I welcome this sweat. So yeah, there's so many beauty supply stores in the hood, as if us melanated women don't have a surplus in beauty. Like, we have a surplus in beauty. Like, we don't have to make up for anything. We lack nothing. We lack not a damn thing. So I got tired of seeing beauty supply stores. I got tired of seeing McDonald's and Burger King everywhere. And I used to tell my family, like, listen, we gotta stop eating that. Look, this was proven to give you this, and this was proven to give you that. Don't eat that here. And I used to love to cook. I still love to cook. So I used to cook them vegetarian. And then when I became vegan, I used to try to cook them vegan. Like, you know, just to get them to see that there's a different way and that you could still have amazing food that is healthy for you. So yeah, I got tired of seeing that. I got tired of the disconnect, because in East Hampton, it's an extremely wealthy town. Like, I think it's the highest concentration of the wealthiest people in East Hampton or some shit like that. So I got tired of seeing that. I got tired of seeing my beautiful Spanish family building houses and roads and just struggling. And then you see these rich people, they just come in and they just drive their cars in and they don't really say hi. And you know, and in East Hampton, there were a couple conscious folks there, but most of the people were a little prejudiced, a little racist. And you know, I've dealt with that my whole life. But like, I was a little black girl in the prestigious suburban schools with the best teachers, and so I saw the disconnect, you know, and I saw my other family members who maybe couldn't afford that, and I saw them in these horrible schools that don't teach you anything about yourself and just lies in our education. So I had decided, you know, I need to get up out of here. Hey, Paco. Hi, honey. So I had decided I needed to get up out of here. I knew that I needed to be in the tropics just because of how Puerto Rico made me feel. I knew I needed to be in that sunlight. I started doing my research. I came across the Nature Boy videos, which really helped me. And I know there's a lot of controversy and he say, she said with that. From what I took from it was pure knowledge and things that resonated with me, things that I had been feeling, things that I had been growing up saying. So I took that and I ran with that. So what I was saying in the other video was synchronicities and divine messages. So I already knew I was going to be in the tropics. I already knew that. Why I chose Costa Rica was because of these synchronicities and these messages that were just floating to me. I would be looking up a map of the tropics and I'd see Costa Rica and I'm like, Costa Rica, you know. And then I'd go about my day at work. This was when I was working. And then one of my coworkers, she went on vacation to Costa Rica. So she went there for like 3 weeks to a month. So that's, again, in my head, I'm like, Costa Rica. And then I got caught up at work. Then I'd be watching TV and like, literally, I'd be watching TV and a Costa Rica travel agency thing would come up. And I'd be like, wow, Costa Rica, you know? And then I came across the Nature Boy videos and he mentioned Costa Rica. So I was like, okay, so I'm getting these messages for Costa Rica. Costa Rica it is. Excuse me. And now that I'm here and I'm really feeling it out, and I'm getting in tune with Mama and the universe, I'm realizing that Costa Rica is just one stop. There's many different stops for me as a light worker. I'm getting messages for another place. And once I am finished here, I will go there. And this will always be a spot for me. I will always have a place here. But when my time here is over, I'm going to go to the next place, and the next place, and the next place, all within the tropics. There's many different spots for us. Hello to the people who just came in. Hey, Sage Queen. Yes, let Mama guide you. I love that. So yeah, in the next place, there's so many different places in the tropics. So I'm not saying that anyone has to come here. You don't. Follow your heart. Follow Mama. Follow the messages. Like Sage Queen said, let Mama guide you to where you're supposed to be. That's beautiful. So I picked here. I know a couple of you have seen me on the Melanation Lives. I was there for a time. I was there for all of 3 days. And I guess I'll get into that in another video. But from what I've seen was beautiful. It was like a family. There was ups and downs. There was a little static, but it was all love, and we're all on this journey together, and we all have to support and love up on each other. Especially my sisters, because man, we get lost in the sauce sometimes, you know, whether it's programming from the social media or from the media itself, or whether it's, you know, we feel like our black men don't love us, or we don't love black men enough, or there's competition between sister to sister and stupid shit like that. It's really not about that. Like, I'm all about unity and sisterhood and love. I was a tomboy growing up, and I didn't really have a lot of female friends. So right now I'm finding all these beautiful females, all these beautiful archetypes, and we're coming together, and I love it. And I'm going to do my work to make sure we keep doing that. Salute to you, comrade. I'm going to make sure we keep doing that. So I had a very different experience coming to Costa Rica. I didn't have anybody waiting for me on the other side. I will say that I do have abilities. I do have gifts. I've had visions of it. I had visions of being with Melanation, and they all came to fruition. I met them, and we vibed, and, you know, we sung, and we freestyled, and, you know, I did my spoken word for them, and I sung for them. I do love to sing. Y'all will hear me sing soon enough. I'm a little shy. I'm slowly getting out of that. But thank you for the love. So yeah, I had an amazing experience with them, and I won't take that away. Whatever anybody says about them, they played a major part in why we all woke up. They played a role as an alarm clock for us. We were already awakened. Many of us were already awakened. And what they did was they provided a little bit of support for us. So I will never take that away from them. Yes, we got we. I will never take that away from them, ever. So I guess in more videos I'll get more into my experience with that. If you guys want that, then I will tell you. There's absolutely nothing to hide. I just want to get to a couple points. So that is why I left the U.S. That is why I left Costa Rica. I mean, excuse me, that's the reason why I chose Costa Rica. Oh, wow. I left Costa Rica. That was divine. I'm not supposed to be here for too long. I will always come back, like I said. But I will have to move to the next place soon, because I have work to do there. And I do just want to say, before I go, peace and love to you, Connie. Thank you, Albert. I do want to say that being a light worker is different for different people. I know me, Mocha, and Quanun did a live, and we mentioned it. Like, you have to speak your truth. For me, being a light worker is literally being spiritual. Being a spiritual being means listening to Mama, listening to the universe, listening to your body, understanding that everything you see around you is you. That's being spiritual, not religious. Religious is a different thing. Religion is like a theory. It's a set of ideas that you follow, that somebody established, and you're like, okay, that sounds good, let's go. Nah, spirituality is completely individual. It's you. It's you. Yes, Sage Queen, absolutely. So I'm a spiritual being. I follow source. I follow energy. That's what it means to me to be a light worker. And because I live in my truth, I'm completely me. I'm free. I'm connected. That is my role as a light worker. That's what I will continue to do. You have to choose what a light worker means to you. You have to figure it out. Ask yourself. Another thing that we push is study your astrology. Hey, Vatinas. I hope I'm saying your name right, but I see you online. How are you, my love? The thing is, you have to study your astrology. Your astrology is your blueprint to life. It'll tell you everything you need to know to succeed. It'll tell you your challenges, your debilitations. And what I was doing when I was in the US is I would study myself for hours. For hours. Like, I couldn't stand to have a debilitation in my chart. Like, a debilitation? Nah, we gotta fix this right now. That was me. And now I'm an ascended Libra, which means I am above and over the debilitations of my chart. Libras are usually indecisive and we don't know what we're saying and doing and we can't pick a side. But I ascended my sign because I can pick a sign. Hey, peace, love, and light, sister. I ascended those debilitations. I am not indecisive now. I am able to see all sides of the story and then pick what I'm compelled to pick. I use my Pisces moon. I feel the water out and then I choose that. So I definitely highly advise you guys and to study your astrology. Learn it. Go to cafeastrology.com. It is free. Go to tarot.com. Look at me sweating. Hey, detox. Tarot.com. I think it's like $12 to $15 to get your natal chart. Do that. Please do that. And you can hit me up if you need any type of insights. On Facebook, you know me, Tierra Charday. On Instagram, I'm at Nature Girl Neo. Many of y'all know me on there. But just hit me up. I'm totally approachable. Ask me anything you'd like. If you want me to do more lives on a particular subject, hit me up. Let me know. So yeah. I'm going to wrap this thing up. And like I said, I have more poetry. I have a lot of poems and stories that I've written that I need to get out there, but I've just been enjoying life. Like, some days we're a little lazy and we like to lay out in the sun and we like to eat fruit all day, or some days we'll go for bike rides or go to the beach. It's really relaxed. But I will get my poetry and my songs out there. And so yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, Sage Queen. Yes, cafeastrology.com. And when this is done, I'll go through the comments. I know I was just talking, but I'll go through the comments and I'll answer some questions if I've missed them. But this is an awesome live, and this is my very first live, so I know I might have been a little awkward, but you guys are so beautiful, and I'm so thankful. And I will see you next time. Peace and love.